All right, so get this. Today, we're going deep on manifestation.
Ooh, interesting.
Like, can we actually shape reality with just our thoughts? It's a total head trip, right, Nee? And honestly, I'm right there with you, super curious. That's why for this deep dive, we're going to break down 2 whole podcast episodes all about manifestation.
Whoa, 2 whole episodes worth. There must be a lot to unpack there.
Oh, there's tons.
Yeah.
But hold up, before we can get into the names of these podcasts, I got to ask, is this like straight up wishful thinking? Or could there be some real science behind it? What do you think?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And the cool thing is, both these podcasts kind of blend the mystical with the practical,
Yeah, okay, I like where this is going. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's just back up for a sec.
Sure.
What even is manifestation? How do these podcasts define it?
Okay, so they both agree that manifestation is basically turning your thoughts into, well, reality.
Okay, that makes sense.
But they're both super clear that it's not just like passively wishing for stuff. It's about lining up your energy, your beliefs, and even your actions.
Oh, so there's actual work involved.
Huh, totally. It's like focusing a lens to make what you want super clear.
One podcast had this analogy that really stuck with me. They said, your mind's like a garden and your thoughts are the seeds.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one. It shows you got to cultivate the right environment for your desires to actually grow.
Exactly. It makes manifestation sound way less like magic and more like, well, gardening. You can't just toss seeds everywhere and expect a ton of tomatoes, right?
Nope, definitely not. You got to prep the soil, plant carefully, and actually, take care of them.
Okay, so there's real effort involved. Got it. But is there, any science behind any of this? Or is it just a bunch of positive thinking?
I wouldn't say it's just positive thinking. One of the podcasts actually brought up this concept called the self-fulfilling prophecy.
Self-fulfilling prophecy, right? If you believe something will happen, it's more likely to, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's a legit psychological thing. Basically, what we believe about ourselves and the world can totally change how we act and what happens to us.
Oh, that's interesting. I remember they gave the example of someone who believes they're going to get promoted. That belief might make them work harder, take on more stuff, just project more confidence.
Right, which then actually increases their chances of getting that promotion.
Wow. Okay, so our minds are powerful.
For real. And get this, there's even more to it. One podcast went deep into, get this, neuroplasticity.
Okay, now you're just using big words to sound smart. What is neuroplasticity again?
Huh. All right, fair enough. It's basically just the brain's ability to rewire itself throughout our lives.
Really? So our brains aren't just set in stone after a certain age?
Nope, not at all. So by repeatedly focusing on certain thoughts and beliefs, we can actually kind of reprogram our brains,
No way. So we're not talking about fleeting thoughts.